What does that even mean?
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he. If nothing for nonsense be something you wish. And drop on the deck and flop like a fish. Ready? SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
If nothing for nonsense be something you wish.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
And drop on the deck and flop like a fish.
SpongeBob
Ready?
SquarePants!
SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Well, I make myself a snack, but there's no time!
Go.
Fix it. No, we're returning that shit. I already got a new one. It's coming in the mail.
We can't jellyfish today. I'm going fishing for robots. How?
You.
The...
It's over. Yeah. Fucking drop my jump input.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you.
Yeah, Mortal uploaded it. The video explaining the like how to do the pause storage, and then the route is self-explanatory after that.
Red.
I make myself a snack, but there's no time!
There are a bunch of games I kind of like, but like, I don't know, I don't really watch too much speedrunning these days.
We can't jellyfish today. I'm going fishing for robots. Pow!
Spot dear.
The road. The The
Go. You're.
the
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna pause the game. Do this. Yeah, whatever.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Who?
well
I make myself a snack, but there's no time!
the
We can't jellyfish today. I'm going fishing for robots. Ow!
You're
The
Yeah.
the
go. You're you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Who?
Well,
I make myself a snack, but there's no time!
the
We can't jellyfish today. I'm going fishing for robots. Pow!
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Who?
well,
I make myself a snack, but there's no time!
the
Go.
uh
We can't jellyfish today. I'm going fishing for robots.
The
Yeah.
the the
Go. You're.
the
Go. You're...
All right. I'm really watching the Bob.
Looks like
Really,
the
man?
robot's left itself vulnerable. Great barrier reef! Now the robot's taking a beating out there. The robot better change tactics and bad. Spelling! The old clothesline move! The robot's losing its head! What a shocking takedown by Patrick! Spelling! The old clothesline move! Oh! Nice flying, head thing move by Patrick!
Dude, are you actually serious right now?
Wow! I've never seen such an electrifying match! Spelling! The old clothesline
Pretty fucking
move!
sloppy. I have more slop going up later today, by the way.
Whoa,
Got another
what an
package.
opening for a guy literally filled
6
with
runs of
openings.
slop.
Oh, what an uppercut! Nice move by SpongeBob. This match is just about over. That
Yeah, we kind of fumbled this one.
Eh.
Yeah, man. Wow. It's literally picking up nothing. That's good. I gotta take a break for a minute because this hurts my wrists. So thank you. Gotta get 32. Make Chip proud. Chip. Well, I mean, I'm fucking doing it with this, so... Not really the best. I gotta ask a friend something. I was wondering if like a cooling plate, like we put like some kind of like refrigeration, like I'm fucking serious, like when I do runs, like put the PS3 over like an ice box or something, just to keep it cooler. Something like that, like we could probably come up with some way to do it. Like, I don't know. Probably put some like ice, like an ice bag on top of it or some shit. That'd be hilarious. Well, like they don't last. If you let them get hot, they don't last. So you gotta treat it like a PC. So I don't know. Like, cause like I have a good situation for it. Like it'll be sitting on like a shelf that has like the bottom of it has like holes or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, like a storage shelf. So it's not sitting in a corner, it's like surrounded by air, you know, like it's not sitting on a rug. Like it'll have good airflow, but like it's still gonna get hot, you know. Not currently, but we will be using a PS3. So that's the concern right now. The concern is maintaining and taking care of it. Because they're rare and there aren't a lot of them that work. Really. I'll have to look that up. Like a cooler, but like it doesn't like go inside of it. That'd be really interesting. You mean like the original fat models, right? I mean, do they have a reputation? That is actually a very good suggestion. But yeah. Maybe Reddit would know. Okay, so actually this person has a pretty good opinion on this issue. The PS3 is optimized, apparently, to adjust its internal fans based on how hot it's getting. So by having an external fan attached to the back of it, you're disrupting that whole process. So, yeah. Just not putting it in a cramped, contained environment. Have an open bookshelf that has an angle where it's exposed. Like, yeah, that's like literally what I'm doing. You gotta wonder how much of this is because people put their shit, like, you know how like those like what the fuck is it? Like, you know how like, I don't know if anybody had this experience growing up in the early 2000s, but like those like hardwood cabinets that like the TVs with like the CRTs were so heavy, they'd sit in these like big fucking fuck-ass like wood cabinets, and there's like a little like slot below the wood cabinet where all your like DVRs and like VCRs and stuff would go. Yeah, like people probably put the PS3 there, and you're just like, you're literally creating a fucking oven by doing that. So I don't know. I'm not saying that people are full of shit, but like, I just have a feeling that these PS3s were like in these like suboptimal spots. Yeah, we're talking about how to keep it cool. You said there was a liquid cooler for it somebody made? That's what I was thinking, is like, just put like an ice bag on top of it. Like literally, like when I start runs for the day, just have like a bunch of like fucking like ice pouches and just like have it sitting on top of the console. Cause like cool air sinks, right? So like, is that stupid? Like just get like a sack of ice and put it on top of the console so long as it doesn't leak. And then like when it turns into water, just get another one and put it on top of it. Condensation inside of it. Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably not a good idea. I don't fucking know, man. What did you say? It was like a coolants had a liquid cooler.
Congratulations, you won.
It offers solutions for the PlayStation 3, including complete kits and individual components for... This is crazy. PlayStation 3 liquid cooling kit. Like, what the hell, man? This is like the silliest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, what? Does it work? This looks like a fucking scam. I don't know. I guess we'll just see how hot it runs. Well, like, the problem is that, like, I don't know, does PS3 run hot with the PS2 games, or is it just, like, or is it pretty manageable? Like, if I were only playing this game, would it run hot, is the question. Like, literally just this game and nothing else. It never gets used for anything else. Because that's the plan. I got my hands on a Catch A, you know, hardware emulation PS3 with like under 100 hours on it. It's basically never been used. It came from guys who are like, you know, enthusiasts, so they took good care of it. Check the thermal paste. Well, I don't have it in my possession yet. It's so crazy how hot they get, dude. Like, they actually do just destroy themselves by being used. I'm not telling you who I bought from. I wouldn't even remember who I bought from. Well, like, I had this, like, wide open space, right? It's gonna be sitting on a shelf that has ventilation below it. Not, like, active ventilation, but, like, you know... Like, it's not sitting on a carpet, it's, like, in the middle of this, like, area. There's nothing in front, behind, or on the sides of it. It's just literally sitting on a shelf that has, it's just literally just all airflow. Like, whatever airflow the PS3 is trying to take in, it's going to receive it. I think the fans aren't adjusted when you're running PS2 games. So it's just stupid. Like, what? Is this a joke? So like if it gets too hot, it's just gonna burn itself. Okay, so that might be the reason why they like removed the hardware emulation. So if you're running PS2 games, you might even just want to use like a fan, I guess. We gotta figure out how we're gonna handle this. Like, what's the fucking strat? We don't want to destroy a PS3. 85 Celsius when you're playing a PS2 game. What the fuck, dude? That's the dumbest thing ever. But it's still, like, regardless, like, it's still getting as hot as my PC when I'm streaming and recording. When I'm recording and streaming to 3 different platforms. Like, it's still getting as hot as a modern PC. If we're playing a PlayStation 2 game. So, like, what the fuck are we gonna do about this? Like, we're talking, like, this thing's getting up to 85 degrees playing a PlayStation 2 game. Oh, the other one, the PlayStation 3 came in, but it was burning itself alive, so I unplugged it and aired out the room. So now we have to get a new one, and we got to figure out how to like deal with it. Because if that thing is getting like up to 85 degrees, by the way, it's gonna be very uncomfortable to play. First of all, and second, it's like. Yeah, how the fuck are we supposed to, like... We gotta find a way to... You know... Like, how are we gonna keep it cool? Is there even a way to keeping it cool? Like, what do we do? That's what I'm saying, is like... We might have to just install a fan system to push the hot air out of it. But it doesn't really mean anything if we're not pushing cool air into it. So what the fuck do we do? 1 second. Thanks, Fupin. Yeah, we need to do more research on this. Also, shoutouts to fucking cryptocurrency crashing and burning right now. Maybe YouTube would have some niche channel. The real reason your PS3 overheated. You replace your thermal paste every 2 years. Do you have a, like, what model do you have? Is it like a fat one, a slim one? Okay, so I'm actually seeing an interesting take here. Somebody's saying to get a weaker power supply, so it doesn't get, like, it doesn't have as much power to get hot. That's kind of crazy though. Like, that's a little bit insane in my opinion. Like, just feed it less power so it can't fucking overheat. Wow, this is actually like the most cancer thing ever. To actually like play and maintain this console, you have to actually just fucking like baby the fuck out of it. That's insane, dude. What a shit console. Like, actually just so shit. Yeah, let's just turn it off in the middle of a speedrun. Yeah, sounds good. I mean, like, with the intensity that we're playing this game, like 10 hours a day, it's gonna get hot. Like, we have to figure out how to deal with this shit. Nairi, thank you for the 93 months. Yeah, this is fucking crazy, dude. I'm such a fucking, like, alright, I'm really smart. Like, tell me this is not literally what I was just saying, dude. This is literally verbatim what I was just saying.
So the air intake is all along the bottom
Hold on.
of the heatsink particular model. So basically back in 2006, when this console came out and they were all overheating, it was mainly because we just got, like, people still had CRT TVs. And with CRT TVs came much larger bookshelves, or more kind of like restricted and heavier bookshelves. And the TVs weren't as big, right? So you usually would have a bookshelf and you would put your PS3 inside of it, just like this. And you would maybe have like 1 or 2 inches on either side. And I can attest to this because this actually happened to me in 2007.
It's literally what I just said. It's literally what I just fucking said. This guy seems to think that the reason why it... Yeah, like, this guy seems to think the reason why they overheated is because of this exact thing that I was just describing. And, yeah, like, apparently there's intake on the bottom of the PS3 as well. So, like, I have, like I said, like, I have this shelf here where, like, you can, like, slip your fingers through it. So it would be taking up air that way. So I don't know. I still want to like try my best to take care of it though, like definitely. Alright, so what I'm kind of thinking is like, so the air intake is from the bottom. It's from the bottom and out the top, right? So, or no, it takes in air from the bottom and the front, and it comes out the back and the top. So like, what if we just like put it on its side? Like we just stand it up. Right? Would that be a good idea? I don't know. Or, I could also get like a cookie rack. Let me just like pick one of those up now. I can get like one of those like cookie racks to like completely surround it by air. We can just do that. I used to use that for my laptop when I was younger. Like a cookie rack. Those things are goated for electronics. I mean, I'm sure it'll bear the weight, I guess. But, why the fuck are these all 3-tier? Oh, these are stackable. This is so crazy that we actually have to fucking deal with this shit. By the way. Like, what the fuck are we actually doing? Alright, let's look up the dimensions of the PS3. Make sure we get the right size. It's 12 by 3 by 10. The fat model has dimensions of 12.8 inches by 10.8. So we want 13 by 11. We want a 13 by 11 cookie rack. Or like baking rack. I think it's called a baking rack. This is a very funny solution to such a stupid problem. You can't mess with memory cards on .pkg PS2 games either. Can you explain that a little further? 12 by 9 inch would mean that the width is covered, so it'd be like... Okay, this one's 9 by 13. Alright, English please. Are we talking about like a... If I get a vanilla backward PS3 and put the game into it, am I going to be able to use a memory card manager in the game? Like yes or no? Okay, well there you go. Okay, this is exactly what we want. Cooling rack, 13.5 inch, non-stick stackable, collapsible rectangle wire. This is exactly what we want. It's 13.5 by 10 inches. It's exactly. We're just gonna fucking put a PS3 on it. This is what we're doing. We're just doing this. What a fucking meme, dude. Actual fucking meme. Alright, so we've got all the intake covered. Now we just gotta make sure that we can clean the internals, I guess, like once every couple of years. We just have to, like... Also, we're not gonna be fucking playing this that much, I imagine. Like, we're just gonna kill the category and just stop forever, I assume. This is like the actual dumbest thing ever. Like, this is truly stupid that we have to fucking deal with this shit. It's very funny, but it's also very stupid. Actually, you know what I should do too? I should get like little mover things. What do they call them? Sliders? Moving sliders. Yeah, this is just a fucking meme, dude. Convince me not to get a PS3? It's for speedrunning, dude. Like, we have to get it. This isn't just for fun. This is like literally like we're trying to optimize the game. Also, I've spent like fucking $1,500 on this shit this month. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you tried installing the game through like unofficial means on your slim PS3, and it just didn't work. Well, like you tried doing it through like you tried doing the memory card manager on that. It didn't work very well. Okay, yeah, I mean that makes sense. Yeah, this is fucking crazy, dude. Like, I'm sitting here trying to, like, brainstorm this idea to keep this thing cool. So, like, if it takes in air out the bottom, like what if I just put a fan like under the PS3 and like push it up, and then we have another fan behind it that pushes back. Yeah, what if we just turn up like let's just put custom firmware on the PS3 and just like have the fans at 100% all the time. And it's just going the entire run. Like literally just the whole time. It's just fucking Sony Airlines. I'm just flying a jet trying to play the game. Yeah, yeah. So you run Sly 1 on BCPS3 and that's your solution is you just change the fans so they just go Yo, that's fucking awesome. Which model do you use? Do you use check A or check B? Let me give your PS3 a nice buzz cut. Let me give your CPU a little trim. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so we have to use check A. Or catch or whatever. Catch A. Because, yeah, this game's not in the PS3 store. Thank you for choosing Freaky Airlines. The actual freaky PS3. Is it easy to put custom firmware on it? Okay, nice. Yeah, what's the process for that like? Is it like, is it like fucking, it's not like JTagging, right? Like, is it like letter bomb? Like I can just like use a USB or something? I definitely got some questions for you. Because you dealt with this before. Yeah, this is really interesting. Alright. As a question to somebody who speedruns, how do you guys deal, like, the fan speed isn't going to impact the loading times, right? Like, I know that's probably a stupid question, but like, aside from the fact that, like, sure, if it's running hotter, it's not going to be as efficient, sure. Like, I have to imagine that the fan speeds are not going to, like, cause any major issues like that. This is such a fucking meme, dude. Like, we're actually going to do PS3 runs with the fucking jet engine in the room. Yeah, I don't know why it would. So, like, you literally just put a soft mod on it, and you just set the fan speed to, like, 40% or something, and then like that's it. Like just so, cause like on the original PS3 models, apparently it has this issue where it doesn't modulate the fan speeds for PS2 games, so they just fucking burn when you play PS2 games. So it's actually the exact opposite of what I thought. Well, we got part 1 already. We got part 1 of the PS3 saga. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a fucking project, dude. Like, when this PS3 comes, I'm probably not even gonna, like, stream my, like, my working on it. I'm probably just gonna get it, smell it first to make sure it doesn't smell like burning metal. And then, like, okay, once we had that established, we're just gonna have to get custom firmware on it and just set the fans so they just constantly blow air through it. Okay, the only thing about custom firmware is, like, if you have to access the memory card, like, would that make it faster or slower? That's the only concern that I have, actually. Is, like, would a custom firmware PS3 change the memory card manager for a PS2 game? Because I don't really understand how that works. Like, when you're playing a PS2 game, is the dashboard is still active, right? So when you hit the dashboard button, you can, like, manage your memory cards. But, like, if you have custom firmware, then the dashboard is gonna be different. So technically, it's gonna be different speeds. Because, like, once you put the custom firmware on it, that's it. You can't put the original firmware back on it. Also, there is something to, like, this specific PS3... No, that wasn't the plan. This specific PS3... has like, OG firmware. Like, it's, like, 2006 firmware, so that's kind of cool, and I feel bad, like, putting custom firmware on something that's like a literal piece of history. Like, the one that I got is like 2006 firmware. It's actually really cool. So I feel bad, like, putting new firmware over it. Yeah, that wasn't the plan to do that. Also, I heard that setting it to 720p actually makes it run cooler. Is that true? So you can just, like, run the game in 720p, which is already, like, it's a 480p game, you know? I guess welcome to the PS3 community. Enjoy your fucking slop. What the fuck is the plan for this? Like, okay. Like, so there's a soft mod that allows you to change the fan speeds without impacting the dashboard stuff. Is that right? What is that mod called? I gotta look it up now. I'm gonna watch some videos. So do you think that there's like an overkill for this? Like, if I set it to 100% fan speed, do you think that's a good idea or a bad idea? I feel like it can't hurt, right? Like, can it truly hurt? Just set the fucking fans to 100% speed. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, the fans can wear out. Yeah, you're right. So if you don't mod the PS3, what percentage would the fans usually run at? Yo, Flo, thanks for the 63 months. We're discussing the next phase of slop. Like, what percentage would it usually run at when it's at the system configuration on a PS2 game? Do we have that data? Yeah, we're talking about soft modding the PS3 so we can make the fans faster so the system doesn't melt when we play the game. This is actually where we are. This is the current meta. Soft mods so you don't melt your fucking console. There's apparently a dashboard mod that lets you set the fan speeds. What's wrong with disc PS3? You mean like hardware emulation? They just fry themselves. There's apparently a bug where like it doesn't fully utilize the fans when you're playing PS2 games. So like it's a big problem. Like they just roast when you play this shit. Got the ketchup disc. Got the SpongeBob controller. And we got the fucking fans. We got Sony Airlines. Yeah, we have to. Yeah, like if we're gonna be doing this for 10 hours a day, we have to be smart. You know. Okay, so this like soft modding thing lets you. It lets you see how hot your shit's getting, right? Like you can see the CPU temperature. Like it has like gauges for that. Is that how it works? Oh, did you not hear about the drama? Yeah, so the PS3 came yesterday, and I hooked it up, and you know, obviously the usual bullshit. Like it has the HDMI capture blocking shit, HDCP. So I kind of just like sat with it turned on, like trying to like fix that, and it was probably sitting around for like an hour, just like running, while I tried to reorganize my cables, and I noticed that I started to smell something, and it could have been one of two things. It could have been the copper silver alloy that they use to solder the GPU chips, or it could be a leaking capacitor. But either way, I started to get a headache, and yeah, so we're sending it back, and I got a new one that's like under 100 hours. Taking good care of, under 100 hours. Lowest firmware possible, I think, like some of the earliest firmware. But I don't want to fuck this up. Like I don't want to like get it and like destroy it, you know. I see your message, Varric. Okay, I see. Okay, sick. Yeah, it tells you your CPU and your fan. Nice. That's sick. Well, it wouldn't be plugged into the internet anyway. Also, I got a question. What would be... What would be a healthy temperature for the CPU? Like, what temperature would we want the CPU to be at to, like, be sure that it's not, like, gonna cause any problems? Like, what's healthy? How low do we want to keep it? You mean 60 degrees Celsius? Or do you mean like 60% fan speed? Yeah, it's like 3 to 4 minutes. Now, it really depends, like... It's gonna be a lot of menuing to remove the memory card, so like it might not save that much time, but... It will still save a bit, I think, because the memory cards, like, despite the memory cards being the way they are, like, it's gonna be constant, like, taking it in and out. it's still probably gonna save some time. 40, thanks for the 24 months, man. Below 70, anything should be fine. Okay, so we just gotta set the fans to like 60. So it's 60, 70 degrees Celsius. It's like 6, 7 when you're like playing PS2 games or what? Oh, there's a separate option for the PS2 fan speed. So like that's on the thing. That's on the what the hell is it called? What's the name of the mod again? I don't get it either. The dynamic. This person's saying that it works for like there's like a mod for it. Well, the catch-up disc wasn't a thing for more than a week. But yeah, I know like a lot of speedrunning communities tend to avoid PS3 because it's so dog shit. But there might be a way to handle this though. There might be a way to handle this and make it sustainable. If we can have a clear instruction set on how to run your PS3 to keep it working long term, like that might actually be the play. Now you are going to have to spend hundreds of dollars to get one, that is a problem. But at the same time, it's also just like nobody's going to want to fucking run this shit. You know? Yeah, but who the fuck wanted... Good! Good, let's kill the category, I'm down. This is dog shit, dude. Nobody's gonna... Like literally, like, the whole... Have you seen the recent record, the 33? Like, it'd be better for the game to kill this shit, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kinda like... There's a secret fourth option. There's a secret fourth option. Option 1 is ban PS3 from the leaderboard, just straight up ban it, which I don't think is a good idea. Option 2, 33 is even more repetitive and mind-numbing than their other ones. Like the route has literally just been stripped down to just doing nothing the whole time. It's literally just the same spatulas over and over again. So option A, option 1 is just ban it entirely, which I don't think is a good idea because it's still a console. Option 2 is have a separate subcategory, so it'd be any percent, and then like under any percent it would be Xbox, GCN, and then a separate category for PS2 and a separate category for PS3. That's option 2. Option 3 is have a miscellaneous, like under the miscellaneous drop down there's a tab called BC PS3. You click on it and you get any percent in Robo Sandy. And then option 4 is we just allow it in the PS2 section because I'll just kill the category and then nobody will want to play it again and then the game's fixed. Just fucking kill it so everybody just stays away from it. Now like is that fair? Not necessarily. But it would kill the fucking category and nobody would fucking look at it again. That's like the nuclear option. no more slop. Flo, thanks for the 63. I think I already thanked you actually. And 40, thanks for the 2 years, man. Just kill the category and gatekeep it so it's just over. Like nobody can fucking play it again. It's just based. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it is overkill. And like, okay, so here's the deal. I don't think that PS2 is actually going to save time. Like, PS2 will actually be slower for Robo Sandy RTA, but it still should be a separate category because people will just cheese the leaderboards that way, right? Like, it obviously should be separate. Okay, fair enough. Do we need to have a PS3 Robo Sandy category, though? Do we need to have that? I don't know. If the memory card exploit ends up taking a while to do, it probably won't be necessary. Yeah, I think that we should just ban PC. Like, there shouldn't be a PS3 category for Robo Sandy, or like nobody will run it. And if somebody does, we can add the category, but like there's no reason to have it, I don't think. There can literally just be a miscellaneous tab on the main boards for any percent BC PS3. That can just be a miscellaneous category, we can just have the run in there. Option 4 isn't future-proof, but will we cross that bridge when we come to it? I'm not saying that's the one that we should do. But it's pretty fucking funny. Like, it's a funny idea. Just to kill the category by technicality, by just making sure nobody can play. Just kill the category by technicality by having the best player, or at least the most experienced player who also happens to be the best, right? Like do a PS3 run, perfect it, and just like leave it there so nobody wants to play it. Because it's like, oh, like, I mean, it's there's not the run was flawless. It's the guy who has the most experience playing the game. Like, oh, I guess we're just not gonna fucking play this shit. Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's not even a matter of it. Like, it really is that bad. It really is that bad. Because, like, okay, like, even in, like, movie any percent, the tokens you're repeating over and over again at least require skill. Like, you have to do, like monster skip and stuff to be able to, like, do it. Like, you're just doing monster skip over and over again, I think. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't really remember the runs, like, the way it goes, but, like, you're literally doing nothing in this run for 99% of the time. It's actually just, like, dog shit. But I still agree, though, that, like, if you kill the category, you're going to seize development, so it's probably not a good... I was just saying, like, it's a funny idea. It's a funny idea. But yeah, I think that if people saw, like that SHiFT got a flawless run on PS3, and they're all grouped together, people just wouldn't even want to fucking play that shit ever. Like it could be good for the game overall, just to kill pause storage and just, like, but, like, again, like, yeah. I fundamentally can't come to that conclusion that we should do that. Yeah, it shouldn't be banned. It shouldn't be combined. It shouldn't be creating clutter on the leaderboards. I think that the most logical option, because we're not going to have a fucking Robo Sandy PS3 tab, right? It should just be any percent, GCN, Xbox, and PS2. Robo Sandy is the same. And then next to Robo Sandy, as a replacement for the Robo Patrick's getting archived, just get rid of that sub-tab and replace it with any percent PC PS3. I think that's what makes the most sense. I think that's what makes the most sense. Just any percent PC PS3 is just a separate miscellaneous category. For now. Because, like, I'm telling you, if I'm digging really deep in the pocket here, I feel like, we're gonna figure out how to get these PS3s running efficiently. Whether it's like with the cooling system or something, like we'll get it to work. And once we figure it out, and the community starts to like acquire them over time, like I don't know, like they could maybe merge together someday. But yeah, who knows? Thanks Knight for the 37 months. It's just so crazy though. We don't know. So, yeah, because like Robo Sandy PS2 runs would be exactly the same as what we're doing in 90%. Like, there's just no nuance to this category at all. You literally just get to Robo Sandy as fast as possible, doing the same 3 spatulas. And then you just do SBA, and you just do that loop over and over again. So you do the little loop until you get to 15, then you do the big loop until you get to 75, and that's it. Or 73 technically, because then you just go to the chum bucket. That's it. That's the entire game. And on PS3, if the loads are fast enough and the memory card management is like quick, we can end up in a situation where we're not even doing that. It might just be the loop when you get to Sandy will probably be different, but it's just gonna be a bigger loop of the same shit. Like, we might even just not even do SBA. You might be doing Robo Sandy skip like the dome clip. You might be doing that like 15 times. It's complete, total cancer. Total fucking cancer. So, I guess what I'm asking is like, this dashboard mod, like, what are the prerequisites to getting this mod on the PS3, like the soft mod? Like, how do you get the PS3 to the point where you can put a mod like that? Nothing? Wait, it's just like it's just an app? Like, you don't even soft mod it? So, like, you just plug in a USB. It doesn't require any kind of, like, custom firmware. Oh, CFW. You just look up what that is. Oh, you're just saying like generally. You're saying like general CFW. But it's like, that's just what it's called.
Yeah.
I just want to have a plan. And by the way, we're getting the check E model, so we can just test all this on that too. Like that'll be the test dummy. We can get the check E model, turn it on, test the pause storage, see if it works. We'll install all this garbage onto it. And then when the check A model comes in, assuming it's going to be faster, we'll have already been through it one time, so we'll just do it again. Cam, thanks for the 14 months. Like, literally this run, I'm telling you, like, the ultimate, like, base gigabrain take here is that, like, by the end of the month, nobody's gonna want to fucking play this anyway. Nobody's gonna want to play it anyway. So if the PS3 run, let's say it's a situation where PS3 is like a minute faster, right? Let's say it's not like 4 minutes. Let's say the route's exactly the same, and it's a minute faster. Do we actually go through the trouble of separating it? Because who wants to fucking play it anyway? Nobody wants to play it anyway. I'm telling you, man, this is gonna be fun. It's not even fun, but like it's gonna be interesting for like another week. It's like, I'm not exaggerating how bad this shit is, dude. You literally just do nothing the whole fucking time. Like the game's just cooked. It's cooked. So let's say the PS3 run is like 30 seconds faster. Do we fucking split it? I'd say no. I'd say fucking no. Like, who cares, dude? At that point, who cares? If we figure out how to properly manage these things so the fans are keeping the CPU cool, we have proper ventilation, we can see the CPU Fahrenheit or Celsius, like if it gets too hot, we're aware of it, we can maintain the console. I mean, it's a category that will always be unpopular. If we know how to take care of the PS3, it's not gonna be a problem long term. The only obstacle is the investment to get the PS3 at that point. So like, if it saves like 30 seconds or some stupid small number, the category is just gonna be dead anyway. You know? Okay, so like, we got off topic for a second. So we gotta install custom firmware. And then we gotta install the fan mod. So like we want custom firmware is just standard, like everybody does that shit. And then there's the fan mod. So like how do we deal with the fan mod? Like which one do you do? Like what specific fan mod?
Double money.
Raina, thanks for the schlop. The tier 2 schlop. PS3 toolset might come with temp overlay. Okay, so like, we want to do this as bare bones as possible. All we want to do is be able to set the fan speed and see the CPU temperature. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. That's all we want. Fan speed, CPU temperature. But we're trying to do it without hardware modifications. We're trying to do this vanilla. So like the Xbox, it's also just in line with our current rules, right, for the Xbox, right? The Xbox, we let people download the game to the hard disk to bypass the faulty disk readers. And we're gonna allow people to set their fan speed on PS3 to bypass the faulty well, it's not the ventilation that's faulty, it's like the fact that it doesn't adjust the fans manually for PS2 games. So like, okay, so you're saying Webman too. Alright, so we want So we want custom firmware and then webman. Set the fans to like 50% and then just like keep an eye on the CPU basically. That's the plan. I took note of it. Alright, yeah. Yeah, so Webman is basically like the equivalent of like a dashboard app on Xbox, like, what is it called? Test Launch? Like, it's the same, it's basically just the same thing. What are the steps for installing custom firmware? Like, what do I need to do it? Like, what tools do I need to do that? Is it a specific kind of USB? Is it like any USB? Like what's the exploit? What's that like? Like, what can I just get in my possession right now that will allow me to do that? I think it's kind of cool that we're figuring this out, though. Like, PS3 is usually taboo in like every speedrunning community, at least for PS2 games. And like, I kind of just reject that idea. Like, I think that we should try as hard as we can to make it work. Just because everybody says this thing is terrible, like, it doesn't mean we can't try, you know? And it seems like you guys have kind of figured out how to make these things last longer. It's going to require maintenance. It's the same way that you have to replace the thermal paste on your PC every couple of years or whatever. And like, adjust your fan speed. It's like this, like you're just using a really shitty PC. And like, I don't know, I think we can at least try it. Well, now we have to fucking figure it out. Well, here's the thing too, is like, I have money to spend, and part of that is because of my fans who like the game, so... SanDisk Cruiser, 32 gigabytes. Is it like specific flash drives though? Yeah, they sell 10 packs for some reason. Like, why the fuck? As far as I'm aware, it wouldn't matter. I mean, I have like... I have a 512 gigabyte SanDisk here. I'm sure this would be acceptable. Would it not be acceptable? Like, I'm sure this would be fine. Because the Xbox has like different requirements and stuff. So like, all I need is a flash drive to do this, that's it. Like there's no like game that I gotta get. It's nothing like that. You will need to update the PS3 first and connect it to the internet to do the mod. Okay, so that actually is an issue. Can you still do that? Like, do they still connect to the internet? Okay, so the old dashboard is not going to be something that we can use, I'm sure. So that's just off the table, like, gotta update it. We have to update it, and then we have to put custom firmware on it, and then we have to download this thing to set the fans. Well, the good news is that I have the software emulation, the Check E. That one should be coming in the mail, so we can fuck with that, you know. If we make a mistake on that one, it's not the biggest deal in the world. I think that the order of operations should be get the Check E, test pause storage. If pause storage works, then we go ahead and do that. So there is a whole community of people who fucking suffer with this shit. Oh, this is the guy who does the Xbox videos too. Alright, so I just gotta figure this shit out. Yeah, this is true slop. Like, we are really just like getting, this is the sloppiest. This might even be more sloppy than the fucking ketchup disc shit, dude. This is true slop, like having to do this. Complete, total slop. But honestly, I don't know, like, what else can you really do? We're putting it on a cookie rack and we're increasing the fan speed. What else can we possibly do? I think that we're doing more than most people at that point. Like, I've gotten conflicting answers. Just to be totally sure, this is an issue with PS2 games specifically, where the fans don't run at high enough speeds. Like, they're not adaptable. So, we have to do this, basically. Thanks Warfo, for the 25 months. Okay, so it's just a dog shit console. It's just complete dog shit. So like it actually is just a fucking oven. Why though? Like I gotta ask as like a separate question. Why do people put up with this shit instead of emulating? Well, that's what I was thinking too, is like we can have like external fans blowing onto it and blowing out of it. I think I've seen it. Yeah, it's like... Wait, is it really this big? There's no way. No. Yeah, I don't know. It's like... that... We don't want to affect the loading times. We just want to, like, make it not fucking burn. Because, like, the way that I hear... The way that... What I'm hearing is that, like, we're going to be doing runs for an hour, the thing overheats, and then we have to fucking turn it off for, like, 30 minutes and then go again. Oh, like a pad that goes under it and heats it. Yeah. Well, I was just gonna do a cookie rack. That was my idea. Was to, I'm not a big fan of, like, external fans, but, like, a cookie rack, like, having it, like, a cookie rack that's, like, breathable. The PS3 goes on top of it, and then the air intake comes from below and out the back. That's kind of what I'm thinking currently. Well, the laptop cooling pad is just fans, though. Are they not? They're just fans. Now that was the one concern of, like, the PS3 fans is, like... apparently they, like, if you put an external fan on it, it's just gonna, like make the internal fans run differently. But if we're just manually setting the fans to a specific number, it can only help, I think. But yeah, I think that for now, like, maybe we should just, like, keep the fans locked at, like, 40% and, like, see what that does. Like, if we're playing this game on the PS3 and it starts to get up to, like, 80 degrees, then we can do something else. But yeah. No, I had to get rid of it because it was melting. But I got another one coming, and we're gonna try again with that one. I don't know, it's a learning experience. I got like I don't know, this round one was pretty fucked up. Like, round one of the PS3 saga, couldn't even capture it because I didn't have the right splitter. It was melting. Next time we're gonna, the next one that comes, which is gonna come soon, we're going to, we're gonna cool it with its own internal fans. We're gonna put it above another layer of cooling rack, beyond the one that I already have, to give it maximum airflow. Increase the fan speed to like 40-50%. And then, and we're also gonna have the splitter so I can capture HDMI. If you wish to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent the universe. I like that actually. That's pretty good. I like that one. I'll probably use that. Well, it actually is just a fucking SpongeBob episode at this point, man. Is this not a SpongeBob episode? You just annoy Squidward for 30 minutes. That's the run. You just annoy Squidward for 30 minutes and then you just stick nails in your ears doing this shit. Like, it's literally just an episode of SpongeBob, and like the antics that are surrounding it are just even more cringe. Like what are we actually doing right now, dude? Like, who knew that like by the end of this year, like PS3 would be the console for this run? But like, that's what I'm saying is like, let's say that like it all balances out, the amount of extra time it takes to put in the memory card and shit. Like, let's say like that just like causes like a minute to be saved, right? Like, it's like the difference between like Xbox disc and Xbox 360 disc. At that point, like, do we even fucking make a separate category? Cause like, what are we really talking about here, dude? You know? If it's the same route, and we can figure out a way to make them sustainable, like, yeah, it's fucking dog shit, but like, I would argue that the game, like, it'd be better off if we just kill it, you know? Like, it's just so trash. But yeah, what'll probably happen is like multiple minutes faster and the route's gonna be different. Yeah. It's just a separate category, but I'm feeling a little more optimistic. Monado, thanks to 28 months. I'm feeling a little more optimistic about the PS3, knowing that there are people out there who actually know how to take care of them. You know? I'm feeling a little more optimistic about it. The only issue is that they're kind of rare. That, like, PS2s are plentiful. There are so many of them. But PS3s are kind of just rare, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess we'll see, but that's the secret fourth option, though. Option number 4 is just combine them to purposefully kill the category, basically. PS3 is like fucking caviar, dude. It's like, it's such a sick console if you know how to take care of it, I guess. If you know how to prepare it. It's like Egg Benedict, right? It's like really fucking cool, but you have to be able to like take care of it. Like, it is kind of like, I'm actually kind of enjoying like learning about it and like getting one and like learning how to like take care of it and shit. It's kind of cool, actually. But yeah, it is still super fucking cringe for speedrunning though, like, for sure. I'm not gonna deny that it's extremely cringe. Yeah, but we're specifically talking about PC PS3 though. Like, that's the one that's relevant. The rest don't matter. I mean, it's an obscure console. But yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to this the sloppy exploration. I think we'll figure it out. I'm pretty optimistic about the fan stuff. It's gonna sound like a jet, like it's gonna be terrible, but I don't know. I got a question to the person who runs Sly Cooper. Do you ever worry about having to replace the fans? Like, is that a concern? Because you have it running at such high speeds all the time? There was a guy in the chat who says that he runs Sly Cooper on a PS3. But he keeps his fans at 40% to keep it from getting too hot. So, I was wondering, like, if he's ever had to replace his fan. Thermal what pads? Like, oh, replacing the thermal pads. Seven to 8 months if you're going full speed. But, like, what about, like, 40% speed? Like, how long do you think it'd be until I have to replace the fans if it's going at, like, 40% all the time? This is crazy, dude. Is it easy to find OEM fans? I don't think they explode. But yeah, this is definitely... This is crazy, dude. Like, this is actually the meta now, is like... trying to stop your PlayStation from lighting on fire playing the game. So alright, so the current meta is just soft modding your PS3 so you can make the fans run faster so it doesn't melt the console. That's the current meta that we're going to be exploring. That's where we're at now. That is the current slot meta. The older PS3s have much better soft mod options. Okay, so you know more about this than... Okay, wait. So, I would like to keep the old firmware on my PS3. Is there a soft mod option for like 2006 firmware where we can just adjust the fan speeds and see the CPU temperature? Well, it has its own airflow. Like, it has its own, like, set airflow. I'm gonna put it on a baking rack so it gets maximum airflow. Cause it has intake from the bottom. Like, it has intake from the bottom. Do you think that the hen enabler works on old PS3s or no? Because, like, if I can keep the original dashboard, that'd be fucking sick. I would not recommend staying on the original firmware. Why is that? Does it just run worse? Like, what's wrong with the original firmware? Yeah, there are some newer games that won't run on it, I believe. Oh, it had an update to the PS2 chip, but like, what was that update though? Like, do you know what the update did? Okay, I see. Shit, man. Well, like, what if it's like a situation where the old firmware is faster or something like that? That'd be so crazy. This is just really slop for every meal, dude. I got a DualShock 4, so I guess we'll see. See if DS4 is good with this game. No, I don't fucking care. I just think that like it's part of history. Like once you update the old firmware, you can't get it back. And like it's cool that it, this PS3 that I'm getting has the oldest firmware on it. Like, I don't know, it's just like when you get rid of that, there's just one fewer in the world, you know. That's kind of my concern. You know. Wait, really? Wow, okay. What a strange little quirk. So you have to use a PS3 controller, wow. Wow, you know a lot about this stuff. Okay, so like... Why though? Is it because of the wireless? Like what if I'm wired in? Yeah, you want to see my hands on a PS2 controller? Like it's bad. You know, like it's very uncomfortable. Like my thumb literally like holding the controller like naturally goes over the top of the controller. It's so uncomfortable. Like I literally gotta go like this. I gotta go like this to play. Yeah, that's really strange. Well, I mean, the PS3 that I just bought has controllers that come with it, so... We gotta figure it out so we can kill the category, though. And then we can just go back to doing cool things like cruise boosting. OG Xbox is goated. I realize it more every day. Like if your game had a speedrun on OG Xbox, you're actually so lucky. I just download that shit. Just download that shit to the hard drive and it runs like a charm. It's so easy. Everything looks nice, the controller is comfortable. Like, wow, you know. We just got so lucky with that shit. man. But yeah, this is all very insightful. We gotta do the custom firmware. Yeah, so you know a lot about this stuff. And I trust you that, like, we gotta update the firmware so the PS2 games run better. You know? I trust that we gotta get the custom firmware on it. And then we gotta get the webman on it so we can adjust the fan speed and, like, check the CPU. It's definitely gonna be a project, that's for sure. It's definitely gonna be a big project. But in the meantime, we will continue to try and get 42 on this dumb console. Or 32. Man, this is just messing with my head, dude. Well, we didn't really get to do too much as far as runs in this session, but I also caught up on sleep that I really desperately needed. I also learned a lot about PlayStation 3, so I would consider it productive in that regard. What I'll probably do is, like, take a nap and come back later. I might just sleep, like actually just do a full night's sleep, just to, like, let my body heal. The Xbox converted time. Yeah, PS3 will do that, I think. If we can get it all sorted out. I mean, like, we are really investing a lot of time and money into doing this shit. We gotta see it through. We gotta solve the bullshit. Yeah, I'll 100% be in touch with you. 100% be in touch with you regarding this stuff, because you know exactly what you're doing and I trust you. I like working with people who know what they're doing, like, confident in what they do. Because I can't afford mistakes on these PS3s. It's not ethical either. If I mess something up, that's just one fewer BC PS3 in the world, and we can't have that. It's a moral obligation to not mess this up. So yeah, so first thing I do, and I get it, is just update the firmware. Is what I'm hearing. That's the first thing I do. Plug it in, connect it to the internet, and update the firmware. That's what I'm hearing. And once I do that, I'll reach out to you, and we'll get it soft modded, and then we'll get the thing on it, and we'll test it. I'll probably test it away from my setup, so in case, like, there is an accident, like if it does, like, fucking start to leak or, like, smell or burn, you can just, like, keep it away from my other shit, and it's not gonna affect my streaming. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I mean, I'm sure there are also, like, websites that have it uploaded as well. But you can still connect to the internet on yours, right? Like, you don't have any issues with that? Updated USB. I mean, I guess, but, like, eh. No, we're talking about a fucking PS3, dude. Like, who cares? Oh, you need the internet for the exploit. Shit, will there come a day when you can't do this anymore? Is that a concern? Like, what if someday they just, like, they shut down PS Network on those things? Okay. I think it's gonna be okay. Like, It's an obscure console, but it is pretty fucking cool. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Ooh, up we go!
Well, it's cool that there's an alive community around this stuff. But yeah, this could take some time to set up, so we're gonna continue to try and kill this category on PS2, and yeah, when the PS3 comes, we'll do some research on that. I would have liked to have done more runs this morning, but at this point, and this is all like, I'm very glad that I had this conversation. This was a very good conversation to have, and I didn't know that so many people in this community have such knowledge about these things. It was nice. See, that's the thing, is like I'm surrounded by so many people who know about this stuff. Because, like, you guys are on game, you know, like, you have good taste watching. I mean, like, this is fucking slop, but the game itself isn't slop. So, I'm surrounded by people who are fans of these kinds of games and the consoles that you play them on. So I'm pretty lucky for that. I mean, like, we have the knowledge to be able to make this work, I think. We didn't really get to do too much today. We ended up having a long conversation about PS3. But, like, the idea is that, like, we want to get this thing so it's completely sustainable. Like, it's not gonna, like, degrade over time. Like, sure, there may be times when you have to replace the thermal paste in the fan, but, like, other than that, we really just want this to be a stable thing. Especially with speedrunning, because, like, we're putting a lot of wear on the console from speedrunning it. But yeah, I guess we're gonna have to see, like... We're just gonna have to see. We're just gonna have to see. Alright. So this was an interesting stream. Just learning about this shit. Yeah, thanks, and enriched slop. Yeah, we're learning. We're learning. I'll be back later for more runs, thanks.